A short intro of the book Born to Rise and Built to Lead, Journey from Pain to Purpose. This book is not just for readers, it's for seekers. Whether you are 6 or 60, a dreamer, a doer, or a decision maker, this book is your mirror. It will trigger self-awareness. It will ignite the fire of purpose, that glow that lights the path of discipline, clarity, and courage. Because this isn't just a book, it's a transformative journey. A journey to become a beacon of purpose, strength, and leadership. You were born to rise and built to lead, my dear friends. Yes, turning pain into purpose. When I look back at my childhood days, it wasn't filled with usual laughter or playfulness. My early years began with struggle, a severe stammering problem that silenced my confidence before I even found my voice because of my speech difficulty. I wasn't admitted to school at the usual age. While other children wearing uniforms and shared their classroom stories, I stood outside the world, watching from a distance. Their laughter, their belonging, felt like a dream I could not enter. These moments were not just painful, they were haunting to me. But amidst that silence, there was one voice that never gave up on me. That is none but my mom, my mother. She became my first teacher, my first guide, my strength. From alphabets to numbers, she taught me patiently, lovingly, tirelessly. Every word I learned was a small victory, every sentence a step towards hope. At the age of 6, I finally entered school, not as a late beginner, but as a child reborn with resilience. That pain, once a prison, became the foundation for my purpose. It taught me empathy, it taught me endurance, and the art of turning wounds into wisdom. Later, years later, no one could imagine that the same boy who once stammered would one day stand on a stage, speak with confidence, inspire thousands, and lead with purpose. But life had another test awaiting for me. It was epilepsy, a condition that walked with me uninvited. There were days I could not eat, moments when my memory faded, and nights filled with pain from biting my tongue. Those were dark days, physically, mentally, and also spiritually. I was cornered. But even in those moments, I discovered a truth. Pain isn't not meant to break us, it's meant to build us. The same pain that confined me was shaping my strength. The same darkness that silenced me, was guiding towards my destiny. That's why I wrote this book. This book exists because I have lived with this. I have felt it. I have truly believed, if I can rise, why not you, my dear friends? Yes, the action plan from desire to destiny. Every success story begins with a spark, a desire that whispers within the soul. But desire alone isn't enough. To turn what whisper into a roar, you need discipline, direction, and decision. This book is your companion, a journey from desire to dream, and from dream to destiny. Each chapter is a stepping stone, and each lesson a reflection of a reality. Let this be the bridge between who you are and who you are destined to become. Yes, my dear friends, here I have come up with 7 stages, the 7 stages of becoming a beacon of change. Yes, stage number 1, discover your desire, the awareness stage. As a child, I didn't understand my pain. I trembled, I collapsed, I bit my tongue until I bled. People saw it as a curse, but deep inside I heard a voice which whispered, one day I will speak, one day I will be heard. That was my first spark. Stage number 2, design your dream, the vision stage. While others dreamed of applause, I dreamed of normalcy. To speak without fear, to live without shame, to eat without pain. I visualized a life where epilepsy didn't define me, but refined me. That vision became sacred, my lifeline. Stage number 3, develop discipline, the commitment stage. The most important thing which I found, discipline wasn't optional, it was survival. Meditation became my medicine. Routine became my refuge. Each bite I chewed, Each word I spoke was a ritual of resilience. Even when Caesar stole my sleep, I showed up. Yes, my dear friends, that's what discipline looks like. Showing up even when no one sees your struggle. And stage number 4 is defy the challenges, the resilience stage. Accidents, heartbreaks, blackouts, scares, shame, society, mockery. I faced them all, but each time I fell, my spirit whispered, "You will rise again, even if you have to crawl." That's the resilience. Falling 7 times, rising 8. Stage 5 is declare your identity. Belief stage. Turning your belief to believe. I'm not my diagnosis. I'm not a burden. I'm not a broken. I declared who I was, not with anger, but with awareness. I'm a career coach, a life mentor, a voice for those who still stammer in silence. I am a beacon. I found my identity. Stage number 6 was drive daily action, the execution stage. Despite fear, despite fatigue, I kept going. I trained students. I built Arise. Arise was never a brand. It was not just an acronym. It is a movement, a message to every soul that you can turn suffering into service. Deliver your destiny, the legacy stage, the last but not the least. This book is not a celebration of success, my dear friends. It's a life for those who are stuck in darkness, for every child afraid to speak, for every parent hiding their child's pain, for every dreamer who was told that you don't belong. I'm here to say you are born to rise, you are built to lead, not in spite of your pain, but because of it. Epilepsy didn't take my story, I shaped it. It shaped it. The new generation here, which I have said in this book, is the digital divide. Today's kids grow up in a world of AI, screens and speed. They find answers in seconds, but sometimes forget to think deeply. They speak to the world but struggle to listen to the person beside them. Parents are confused, teachers are adapting, and children are experimenting. We see brilliant minds but restless hearts, confident selfies but uncertain identities. Yes, my dear friends, each generation has its own gift. Gen X adapted, Gen Y explored, Gen Z evolved, and Gen Alpha innovates. But the truth remains, no generation rises without values. No technology replaces human touch. Here comes in this book, one part is about parenting and teaching in this AI era. Knowledge is everywhere. Google, ChatGPT, YouTube. YouTube has become an open university. So students can get everything. So parents and teachers must evolve from not from pushing for marks, for nurturing. They should nurture character, curiosity, and courage. They must teach not only the subjects, but they have to do how to think instead of what to think. It's not with something like subject oriented. They must model empathy, discipline, and resilience, virtues. No AI can replace all these things. Now coming to this, why I wrote this book? Yes, my dear friends, after all these setbacks in my life, and then coming up with Arise, something that which can stand tall against a STEM smack, and moreover in this artificial intelligence era, Arise is something, it's not an acronym, it's a moment where it is going to change the mindset of the people, particularly the students, arts, or for research, I for ideology, yes for science, E for entrepreneurship, everything under the umbrella of artificial intelligence, because we cannot ignore as of artificial intelligence. Yes, together they form the soul of human progress. That is why I wrote this book, not to help the next generation survive AI, but to help them rise above it. The final awakening. Desire gives you direction. Dream gives you purpose. Discipline makes it real. Destiny is not something you wait for, it's something you walk into. You're not born just to survive. You are born to rise. This journey is not yours. Not just to read, but to transform. Each chapter you hear is written not from theory, but from tears, triumphs, and truth. Leadership is not found in titles, my dear friends. It's forged in adversity. The tears you hid in silence were shaping the leader within you. The storms that broke you were strengthening your soul. You didn't just survive, you are transformed. And now, with every step forward, you don't just walk, you lead. From this moment, let your life be guided by 9 awakenings. Number 1, rise above algorithms, which means choose consciousness over conditioning. Number 2, break boundaries. Refuse to live with the limits. Number 3, transcend fear. Walk with courage. Number 4, redefine success. Let it be by impact, not by applause. Number 5, silence the noise. That is, clarity lives in calmness. Number 6, turn failure into fuel. Let every fall ignite your fire. Number 7 is rise without ego. Lead to uplift. Number 8, step outside comfort. Come out of the comfort zone. That's too dangerous to live in the comfort zone. Number 9, transform from dreams into destiny. Live the vision that once lived only in your heart. Yes, my dear friends, rising from ashes to beauty for ashes. This is not just my story, my dear friends. It is our movement. You were born to rise, you were built to lead, and together we will arise. Yes, my dear friends, born to rise and built to lead. It's not just a pain of me alone. It's the pain of each and everyone in this world who is living in nook and corner of the world has been dropped into a different format where they can get solutions for their life through Arise or research, ideology, science and entrepreneurship. Thank you for listening.